Hey friends, I'm Jackie and we are meeting in the middle. It is Hump Day Wednesday and I thought I would share with you one of my original recipes. My husband calls them Jackie's concoctions. Today we're going to make a cheese ball and I call it Peachy Jalapeno, or if you prefer you can call it Jalapeno Peach. Haven't decided which way I'm going to name it. So you take 2 sticks of cream cheese and you mix them, whip them up good to make them soft, make sure that they're pre-softened. And then you are going to add about a cup of sharp cheddar, or you could use mild if you prefer. And then you're going to use a 1/3 cup of peach jam. Preparation is key when you're doing a recipe. Get all your ingredients together. A lot of times I just work out of the refrigerator and I see what leftovers do we have and what can I do with it. I wanted to do something sweet hot for this recipe, so that's what I thought of, was peach and jalapeno. When I first made this, I wasn't sure. I was making a recipe for a cheese ball for my daughter, and I thought that would be a great flavor, sweet hot. So then we use just a sweet jalapeno relish. But the thing about the jalapeno relish is it's runny, so you definitely want to drain it. And I found this in my kitchen utensils, and it's actually from my dad. So I use that to strain it. And my trick is to put the paper towel in. I pre-measured my 1/3 cup of jalapeno relish. And you just put it in the strainer. And then you flip your paper towel over to press the extra juice. So some of it will go in the bowl or in the cup, or some of it will get absorbed by the paper towel. You don't want it to be too runny or your cheese ball will end up being runny and it won't shape into a bowl. Have you ever made a cheese ball before? Throw it in the comments and let me know. Are you someone who likes hot stuff? I kind of like hot stuff, but I definitely like a sweet hot. I don't like it to be so hot that it hurts. My husband really likes hot stuff. I like a sweet hot. So like I was saying, preparation is key. Get all your ingredients together. Even in life, I feel like preparation is probably my biggest challenge anyway. A lot of times I like to fly by the seat of my pants and just kind of go with it. But I find that things work out much better when we prepare ahead of time for every season of life. And the best way that I have found to prepare is with prayer. Prayer is the best preparation. All right, when you get it to the place where you think you've got enough of the juice out, then you just flip it over into the recipe. All right, now we're going to mix it all up. I don't know if you can hear me over this. I love the mixing. And since you pre-mixed your cream cheese, you really don't have to mix it a lot, just get everything together. You actually can even just use a spoon and stir it, but I find it's quicker, a little easier if we use our electric mixer. And then get as much of it out of the beaters as you can. All right. Now move some of this out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. The next step is we're going to elevate the cheese bowl by sprinkling some spices on the plate. We're going to roll the ball in these spices. And what I made was a mixture of cinnamon, ginger, cayenne pepper, nutmeg, and of course, brown sugar. These spices are all spices that pair well with jalapeno and peach. And you're just going to spoon your cheese ball onto the plate. Set your bowl aside. Use your spatula to work it into a ball. And then you also, for less mess, can use some plastic wrap so that you don't get all gooey. Shake it around. And then roll it up, and you're going to put it in the refrigerator. When it sets up a little bit harder, then you come back, take off the cellophane, and you will be able to roll all the spices around it. I did not make one ahead this time. This is my first time doing a video with any kind of a recipe. For future, I'll make one ahead so I can show you the end result. But basically, your spices will just be all around the cheese bowl. Now you can also elevate it by chopping up some nuts. That always elevates any cheese ball. My favorite is pecans. You can also use almonds, and those two for almost any type of cheese ball. Almonds more for savory and the pecans more for sweet. In this case, it's sweet and savory, so you could do either one. So make sure that you prepare by using prayer every morning, every evening, so that you have a good night's sleep and so that you have a great day. And also prepare by getting everything ready before you take on a recipe. I hope this inspired you to get in the kitchen and try some concoctions of your own. It is middle of the week, meet in the middle. Till next time, see you later.